Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm sharing my experience of using a specific smartphone as my only phone for a full 30 days. It's a daily performance review, covering everything from battery life and camera quality to everyday usability and any unexpected quirks. I'm going to be completely honest here, giving you a real-world perspective on what it's like to rely on this device for everything. So, the phone I chose for this experiment is insert phone model here. I picked this one because state the reason for choosing the phone, e.g., it's known for its long battery life, it's a budget-friendly option, etc. This isn't just a quick review, I'm diving deep. For the next few minutes, I'll walk you through my daily experiences, the good, the bad, and everything in between. Let's start with the basics, the initial setup. Setting up the phone was described the setup process, e.g., easy, a bit clunky, etc. I transferred my data, accounts, and everything else I needed. Mention any initial impressions or difficulties during setup. Now, let's get into the day-to-day. First and foremost, battery life. How did this phone hold up? Give details on daily battery usage, e.g., did it last a full day? Did you need to charge it multiple times? Mention specific usage patterns like gaming, video streaming, or heavy social media use. The camera performance was crucial for me as well. Describe the camera's performance in various lighting conditions. Discuss the quality of photos and videos. Compare the camera to other phones you might have used. Moving on to the user interface and overall performance. How responsive was the phone? Were there any lags or freezes? Talk about multitasking, app opening speeds, and overall system stability. I also paid close attention to the display. Discuss the screen's quality, brightness, and readability in different environments. What about the audio quality? Discuss speakerphone, call quality, and headphone jack if applicable. Connectivity is a big one. Discuss Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and cellular data performance. Did you experience any dropped calls or connectivity issues? I use my phone for a lot of things, and so should you. So, discuss other specific features like gaming performance, GPS accuracy, and the quality of built-in apps. Over the course of the 30 days, I encountered a few unexpected challenges or annoyances. Describe any software bugs, hardware issues, or other problems you faced. But it wasn't all bad. There were also things that I really enjoyed about using this phone. Mention any positive experiences or features that stood out to you. So, after a month, what's the verdict? Would I recommend this phone? Give your final thoughts and rating. Summarize the pros and cons. Mention the type of person who might enjoy this phone and who might not. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe for more tech reviews and experiments. And let me know in the comments what phone you'd like me to review next. Until then, see you in the next video. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm sharing my experience of using a single smartphone as my only phone for a whole 30 days. No backup, no other devices, just this one phone. I'm going to break down how it performed day to day, what I loved, what I hated, and whether it's a realistic option for most people. Let's dive in. First, a little background. The phone I chose was an insert phone model here. I selected it because state reasons for choosing the phone. Before this experiment, I was someone who usually had multiple devices. So, this was a significant change in my digital habits. Day 1, the initial setup was crucial. I needed to migrate all my contacts, apps, and accounts. This process went smoothly, taking about an hour thanks to mention specific features or techniques used. The biggest challenge was getting used to the smaller screen. I primarily use my phone for list primary uses, and I immediately noticed the difference in mention specific aspects impacted. Week 1 this week focused on adapting to the phone's performance. The battery life was described battery life, which was acceptable for my usage. However, I found myself charging the phone frequency due to specific reasons for battery drain. The camera quality was described camera quality in daylight, but described camera quality in low light, which was a significant downside for me. Week 2 I started to experiment with the phone's features. I used List Feature 1 for purpose and List Feature 2 for purpose. I also tested specific app or feature. The biggest highlight was positive experience, and the biggest frustration was negative experience. I also noticed observation regarding performance. Week 3 the phone's reliability became a key factor. I tested its ability to handle multitasking and heavy usage. I often used mention apps and processes running simultaneously. There were instances of mention any issues, lag, crashes, etc. I managed to adapt by explain how you adapted. I also assessed the phone's connectivity in different environments. Week 4 the final week. By this point, I had a good sense of the phone's strengths and weaknesses. I found myself describe changes in usage or attitude. I considered the phone's impact on my productivity and social life. The most surprising aspect was unexpected experience. The most annoying aspect was persistent issue. Overall, my experience was summarize experience. I would say the phone performed rate the phone's performance. The main pros were list pros. The main cons were list cons. So, is this a viable option? It depends. If you're someone who describe ideal user, then this phone would be perfect for you. However, if you're someone who describe less ideal user, you may want to reconsider. I give this experiment give final verdict and explain reasoning. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more tech reviews. Let me know in the comments what your experience with smartphones has been. And I'll see you in the next one.